All right, my friends. So, if you are a fan of Donald Glover's Atlanta, the TV show, well, I have some great news for you because we are getting a season 3 and also a season 4, and I could not be more pumped and excited because I love this show, Atlanta. So, per IGN, season 3 of Atlanta has wrapped filming, with season 4 being in production. So when I take a look at the article, it sounds like season 4, the scripts are written for it, but nothing's been shot. So that's what they mean by being in production, quote unquote. I know it's kind of an ambiguous term when it comes to the world of film and TV. So it's on the way, and I could not be more excited for it. The last time that we got a season of Atlanta was season 2, and it was in 2018, so it's been quite some time. Donald Glover being one of the world's best talents, because I think the guy is super talented. I love his music, I love his acting, I love the movies that he's in, especially when he was in Solo. I thought he was pretty great in that. The dude can do it all, and with how busy of a schedule he's had over the last few years, plus pandemic, I'm not surprised that it's kind of taken this long, but patience is a virtue, and oh my god, I'm so pumped. I'm so excited. If I remember correctly, season 2 ended in Alfred, who I'm trying to remember who plays Alfred. He was in Godzilla vs. Kong. Brian Tyree Henry. Yes, he plays Alfred. Alfred is going to go on tour, I believe, in Europe, and he's taking Ern and Darius with him to go on tour because Ern is his manager. Ern is obviously played by Donald Glover. Darius is played by Lakeith Stanfield. And the show kind of leaves us on a cliffhanger as to what's going to happen next. So I'm super intrigued to see it. And what really makes it interesting is the fact that in the time of this show, we've kind of gone on this ride of seeing from Alfred go from a local rapper to slowly start to gain a ton of notoriety, and what kind of shenanigans the three of them get into together along the way. Zazie Beetz, she's pretty great in the show too, and it's just fascinating to see everything that they get into. And another thing I want to call out too is Darius as a character, super fascinating. They've had whole episodes just centered around him, and Lakeith Stanfield as Darius, I think the show kind of helped him gain a ton of notoriety because he absolutely shines in this show as kind of like Alfred's best friend and the guy between him and Ern. And it just, Lakeith Stanfield always continues to impress me, and I would argue that he's probably one of the best actors in the business today. He's just so good at what he does. He's been in a ton of great performances. Judas and the Black Messiah, who was in earlier this year, which has been my movie of the year so far, and it debuted all the way back in March when it was still cold out, if you're in the Midwest, of course. But the guy just continues to impress, and seeing him, Donald Glover, and Brian Tyree Henry all together for 2 more seasons of this show, it gets my blood pumping. It gets me super, super excited overall. Now, in terms of dates of when season 3 and season 4 are going to be released, obviously season 4 is much further out because of the fact that they've only got scripts written for it, and I don't believe anything has started filming. But taking a look at the article, this is what the FX FX executive had to say about it. His name is John Landgraf, and according to this IGN article, he said, due to a number of reasons, including the schedules of Hiroi Murai and Donald Glover, a premiere date for the show's 3rd season cannot yet be confirmed. Despite this, the FX boss did say that the show is one of the things that will be coming back in the first half of 2022, before going on to add, I think we'll be able to lock down an actual date, certainly for season 3, maybe for both cycles relatively soon. I could guess within a couple of months. So basically within the next couple of months, we could be hearing of a date of when season 3 of Atlanta will be premiering. It sounds like the first half of 2022 is going to be the target date, which I guess I have to kind of slow down my enthusiasm a little bit, because since it's kind of, we're only halfway through August of this recording, we still got a while to go before 2022 is here, so got to be patient for it. But I would say I hope that the season is worth the wait, and I have no doubt it will be, because Donald Glover and him, I believe, producing and creating the show has just been masterclass. And it's just, the show's just got a certain DNA that's like fun and serious at the same time. It just strikes this perfect balance, and it begs really interesting thoughts and tackles some really mature subjects along the way, but it does it in just such a way that really latches onto you and actually makes you have fun in a really strange way. I don't know how to describe it, but I thought the world of season 1 and 2, and now because of this news, I think I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of these just to kind of refresh my memory and catch up, because it's so hard to sort of remember things from years ago. That I did the same thing with Animated Style. I kind of had to go back and rewatch some of the stuff because a recap can only give you so much at the beginning of a season. But my friends, now I ask you, are you as pumped as I am for Atlanta season 3 and 4? When do you think it's going to debut? Whatever you think, you know where the comment section is. Let me know.